All right, we're on board Marine 4 with the Freedom Boat Club, and we're about 250 yards away. We're getting a good perspective of what's going on here. There's your barge, and you can see it's definitely listing or leaning on the port or left side. It's taking on water, waves crashing on it. Now, there are people on there. We can't exactly tell what they're doing, but they are working with this situation as you have tugs around it. These are private companies that are trying to keep it in place and eventually salvage it. Now, in the distance, we have seen at least 2 Coast Guard cutters. They're keeping a watch on everything that's happening, and they're standing by in case there's another emergency. Our captain, Tyler Barris, is a retired Coast Guardsman and a former Marine Patrol. He says this is a tricky and dangerous situation.
This is no laughing matter. This is a huge vessel, tons and tons and tons, thousands of tons of weight on there. You know, that's a problem for everybody, depending on what's on board there.
The Sky 4 helicopter shows the operation from above. The Coast Guard says it hit the rocks of the jetties on Monday night in high winds and rough seas. But today, we found it about a mile south off the beaches of Hanna Park.
If that happens, well, you have essentially a big, giant, floating, heavy sail, and then the wind and weather is going to do what it's going to do to it.
The barge is named Bridgeport. It's 35 years old and owned by Moran Dry Bulk Carriers of Connecticut. It's capable of carrying a maximum of 12,000 tons of cargo. Moran has a long-standing presence in Jacksonville, and we spotted their tugboats helping out.
We look at this wave here. That's a big one right there, and they come in series like that. So 4 or 5 smaller, 4 or 5 bigger. You know, that just keeps hammering away at that boat, or that barge is going to keep hammering away and pushing it in, pushing it in, pushing it in.
A CBS News investigation revealed that private companies are moving ash from coal-fired plants into Jacksonville. It's coming from places like Puerto Rico and then transferred to landfills. So far, the Coast Guard says nothing has spilled from the barge. And we don't know how long it's going to take for this operation. So right now, the Coast Guard is asking boaters just to stay away until they can get this barge back on shore. With Marine 4 and Freedom Boat Club in the Atlantic, I'm Vic Micaloucci, Channel 4, the local station.
Thank you, Vic. News 4 Jax reached out to Moran Dry Bulk Carriers of Connecticut for comment. We're still waiting to hear back.